Afrika Borwa, it's time to celebrate. 30 years ago, Mzansi made history by adopting a democratic government that unified everyone from diverse backgrounds. Living in South Africa post-1994, it is easy to forget just how different life was prior to democracy. In 1994, the new democratic government inherited a society with gross inequalities across every aspect of life, stemming from the apartheid government. 30 years later, South Africans collectively have a lot to celebrate. Working together, we have implemented policies and strategies that equalize the distribution of resources and opportunities and improve the lives of all South Africans. Our constitution is highly praised across the world for recognizing and upholding the human rights and dignity of all individuals, regardless of race, gender, or backgrounds. It is the backbone for upholding our spirit of Ubuntu. Our stellar leadership style is further recognized on the continent, with South Africa being invited to join the SADC in 1994, where it continues to play a major role in boosting regional infrastructure and facilitating greater direct foreign investment. Take a look around. Through equal access to quality health care, citizens are healthier and live longer. The issue of human dignity is enshrined in the Constitution, and we can all agree that there is no dignity in being homeless. The Informal Settlement Upgrading Program facilitates the structured upgrading of informal settlements in the country. A similar picture emerges with regards to all basic services. For example, the results from Census 2022 shows that over 4/5, which is 82.4% of households in the country, had access to piped water either inside their dwelling or inside their yard. In 1996, only 31.1% of Black African-headed households had access to a flush or chemical toilet, while in 2022, people who had access to a flush toilet stood at 70.8%. Agriculture continues to play an important role in the process of economic development. In 2023, the agriculture, forestry and fishing industry in South Africa contributed significantly to the nation's gross domestic product. Government has accelerated on land redistribution through a variety of instruments such as land restitution and expropriation of land to boost agricultural outputs. Moreover, the Department of Small Business Development is spearheading efforts to foster an inclusive economy by coordinating and mobilizing resources to create a conducive environment for the growth and sustainability of small businesses and cooperatives. The rollout of electricity to communities continues to be this government's priority. The creation of the Ministry of Electricity aims to ensure that South Africans are never left in the dark and that economic activities are able to continue at optimal levels. In the same breath, equal access to quality education is a key component in improving people's lives. The South African education system is free for all, with an opportunity to study even further through the various government funding models. Now, everybody knows you cannot concentrate on an empty stomach, and good nutrition is important, especially for young developing bodies. The National School Nutrition Program is government's intervention that provides one nutritious meal to all learners in poorer primary and secondary schools. The objective is to provide nutritious meals to learners so as to improve their ability to learn. Since its inception in 1994, over 9 million per year are fed from this scheme. Government continues to invest heavily in early childhood development programs and other education innovations such as STEM, which ensures that South Africa is on par with world technological advances that will see an even better country for future generations. Empowering societies with quality education alone is a catalyst for improving the quality of life, as now the people are informed and can make better decisions about their lives across the board, which includes economic, political, and psychosocial decisions. The National Student Financial Aid Scheme is a government funding model which provides assistance to undergraduate students to help pay for the cost of their tertiary education after finishing high school. Through the NSFAS, SETAs, and other funding models, government is ensuring an educated and empowered nation, regardless of one's financial background. It opens access to even better opportunities, such as better jobs, and thus the power to obtain better facilities for themselves. There is a booming black middle class, or black diamonds if you like, who are capable of implementing improvements on their homes, purchase better equipment and appliances, and are active in decision-making across all sectors of the economy. To ensure that these services are properly implemented and that South Africa becomes an international investment country of choice, it is important that bulk infrastructure programs are planned for and conducted accordingly. Transport is a key factor here, and the Mzansi we are living in is now able to move goods and people much easier and faster than pre-1994. South Africa has 750,000 kilometer road network, ranking 11th amongst the countries with the largest road network. 159,272 kilometers of SA road network is tarred and ranks 19th globally. The national road network has greatly improved over the years, ensuring wider roads that accommodate more vehicles, including large goods vehicles and buses, keeping South Africa moving. A journey that would take as long as 2 hours by taxi from Jozi to Pretoria is now cut down to about 20 minutes in the Gautrain. The government initiated the digital migration process to expand TV channels, provide opportunities for the creative industry to thrive, and provide picture and sound quality for citizens. Spectrum and high-speed telecommunication are essential enablers required to support the growth of the ICT sector. To date, spectrum has been auctioned to various companies to provide South Africans with faster, affordable, and better quality services, and generally undertake investments that promote economic growth and employment. Since 2015, over 1.5 million applications for subsidized set-top boxes, STBs, have been received, including registration up to the 30th of September 2022. It has been a long walk to freedom. We cannot exclude the role of our creative artists and athletes in helping uphold a positive outlook, even seeing us through some of the challenges like the COVID-19 global pandemic. From hosting the World Cup in 2010, it's been a win after win for the country on the sports front. With the recent stellar performance by the national rugby team gaining the coveted Rugby World Cup trophy twice in a row. As it stands, the Springboks have the most tournament wins at the Rugby World Cup, having won 4 times, although they have participated in fewer tournaments. In addition to this, they are the only rugby team to have won every World Cup final they have played in. In Africa, South Africa is the holder of the most Grammy Award wins, with 13 so far under our belt. Under the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, programs such as the Fantuka AF, the Living Legends Recognition Series, ensures that we give due recognition to creative artists while they're still alive for their contribution towards creative and cultural industries, as well as social cohesion. As we celebrate 30 years of democracy and freedom this year, it's also an opportunity for South Africans from all walks of life to reflect on what it was like to have lived in apartheid South Africa and to reflect on the many positive changes that have taken place since 1994. Mzansi, you are because we are. There are some challenges, yes, but let us look ahead to more achievements, deeply committed to leaving no one behind. A message from government.